Okay, welcome back to humanology. Okay, so uh, if you are new here, well, welcome. We are very glad to have you here. Right. So in humanology, we talk about everything. Right. Metaphysics, physics, politics, mathematics. We talk about everything. Right. So it's not that I know everything. No, it's because we are interested in everything. Okay. So now we're gonna talk about tofu politics, tofu science, right? Yeah, I'm Asian. Yeah, I eat tofu. I love tofu. I am a huge fan of tofu. In American culture, they came up with this idea, tofurkey, right? Vegetarian turkey. Yeah, I think that's great, fantastic American ingenuity. I like that idea, right? Because I'm not vegetarian per se, but many times I eat vegetarian meals, especially in the breakfast, right? Uh, Sometimes I eat meat, turkey, chicken, pork, beef, right? I do eat that. So I'm not vegetarian, but certain meals I want to be vegetarian, especially in the morning. I eat fruits, vegetables. I cook them in microwave. Okay, I just put in the water all these vegetables, like carrots, broccoli, kale sometimes, collard greens and mustard greens and radish and yeah, my breakfast is mostly vegetarian, like beans, tofu. Okay, but some of my American friends, they told me tofu, soybean, like soy sauce, tofu is no good for you. Yeah, I don't know how. Maybe some scientists, chemists, nutritionists, Western tradition. Maybe they just study that and it's up, their report scientific paper. It says like yeah, soybean like soy sauce, tofu is bad for you because it suppresses hormones like testosterone, male hormone, estrogen, female hormone. It suppresses that. Maybe it's true. I don't know. Okay. And that is Asian stereotype, right? It's Asian guys. They're not manly enough. They're kind of emasculated, like, kind of like feminine, right? Okay, is it because we eat too much tofu and soybean sauce? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we Asian guys, we don't typically have big muscle. We got some small muscle, right? But not that big, right? Like Bruce Lee muscle at most, right? Yeah, Asian guys, we are not typically muscular people, right? Is it because we eat too much tofu, soybean sauce? Huh? Because it suppresses this male hormone, testosterone. Maybe. Okay. So told my friends, American friends, this joke. Hey, I don't need that much testosterone because I'm not gonna get married. I'm not gonna have children. Okay, so I'm Asian, so yeah, I love my tofu. I love soy sauce. Okay, they had a good laugh. Okay, so how about females? Asian females. They eat tofu. They eat soybean sauce. So are their female hormone estrogen being suppressed? So Asian females, they are not feminine enough. I mean, if you say I'm male, right? So if you say Asian males, they are not man enough because they eat too much tofu. It's a joke, okay? Because we Asian males, we eat too much tofu and we eat too much soybean sauce, so we are not man enough because our testosterone is being suppressed. We don't have that big muscle, right? So we are not masculine enough. Uh, that could be true. I don't know. Okay, but When it comes to females, yeah, they eat tofu, they eat soybean sauce. Okay, so they're not feminine enough. They're not attractive. Asian females, huh? Far East Asians like China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan. Okay, who eat tofu and soybean sauce, right? They're not feminine. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, whatever, right? Oh boy, because female Asiatic females, Oriental females. Okay, I have I know many. You know, sometimes I make jokes about Korean girls, right? But I've seen so many Korean girls are so attractive and feminine. Okay, when I was in Korea, every single year, I was in Korea for nearly 2 decades, maybe 18, 19 years. I've been in America more than 2 decades. So I lived in America more years than I lived in Korea. Okay. I'm 42 years old. I came back to America when I was like 18, 19. Okay. So I spent more years in America than in Korea. Right. But in my formative years, younger years, well, later years, still formative. I'm still forming, okay, being formed, informed, all right. I'm still growing up, okay. So some kind and generous ladies in Madison, Wisconsin, okay. I told them, oh, I grew up in South Korea, and they asked me, how old are you? Oh, I'm like 19. Oh, then you are still growing up. You're still growing up in America, okay. Because they want to see me as an American, okay. So they're so nice people, right? Kind and generous. So yeah, Madison, Wisconsin, very good people, okay. All different races, okay. Caucasians, African Americans, and browns, okay. Yeah, Americans are cool. Okay? So tofu, okay. I mean Asians, they live longer, they're fitter, slenderer, healthier than Westerners. By Westerners, in Far East Asian standard, Westerners encompass Indians, Arabs, Jews, blacks, and whites. Okay. Orientals, Far East, Easterners, Asians, it's just China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan, that's Far East. South, you have Malaysia, Indonesia, where they have more Arabic, Islamic influence, right? Filipinos, okay. But I'm from South Korea, so Far East Asia, okay. China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan, okay. Yeah, Indonesia, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Singapore, Philippines, they are different culture, okay. That's not where I'm from, so I cannot speak for them because I've never been to those countries. I have friends from there, right? They are beautiful, amazing culture, okay, but I cannot speak for them because I've never been there, though I have some friends from there, okay. I just don't know much about them, okay. And you have Samoa, Guam, okay, Pacific Islanders, Hawaii, uh, you have Fiji Island, and you have Tahiti. I cannot speak for them because I'm not from there. I have friends from there, but I just don't know enough about their culture. Only thing I can speak for is Far East Asian culture, China, Taiwan, Korea, Japan. Okay, because that's what I'm familiar with, what I know about. Okay, so yeah, Far East Asians, we live longer, we are fitter, healthier than Westerners. We eat tofu, we eat soybean, we eat seafood, squid, octopus, sharks, whales, a lot of seafood, seaweed, okay, a kelp. kelp is just one of many seaweed that Far East Asians consume. I don't know the translation in English, okay, but in Korean there's this very thin green seaweed called kim, alright? We dry it, I mean, Koreans they dry it and salt it, okay, it's fantastic, okay. In Walmart they sell it sometimes, okay, yeah, it's very thin slice of dark green seaweed, alright? Slices of that, okay. Yeah, it's what they use in the sushi, right? But sushi, yeah, this Japanese tradition, this raw fish, well, I buy it sometimes, but I microwave it, okay? Because yeah, in Bible, I'm kind of Christian, right? Yeah, you don't eat raw meat, okay? You have to cook it because there are parasites in there, right? Yeah. But when I was young in South Korea, yeah, we ate raw fish, sushi, Japanese style. But seaweed, these plants, sea plants, okay, yeah, there are many kinds, okay, in Far East Asian culture. Many different kinds of seaweed, edible seaweed, right? Yeah, there are kelp, and in Korean pronunciation, it's called tashima. Most likely it came from Japan, right? Yeah, it kind of sounds like Japanese. Okay, tashima, it means blue kelp, right? Edible, right? And kim, that's like thinner seaweed. Tashima, yeah, blue kelp is more like kind of brownish, right? Darker brown. But kim, that's like thinner and that's lighter green. Okay, so, yeah, that's what they use in sushi roll. Okay, and we eat a lot of rice. So many different types of rice in Far East Asia. You have this very sticky rice, very condensed sticky rice. In Korean pronunciation, it's called chalbap. Okay, pap means rice, chal means I guess rich, enriched, the super duper sticky. Okay, so this rice and very sticky rice, right? White rice, and the super duper even stickier rice. Okay, that's chabab, and that's quite expensive. A lot more expensive, maybe 5 times expensive. Okay, I don't know, maybe thrice or twice. I don't know. And there's in America there's black rice, brown rice. Where in Korea they have brown rice too, but not quite black rice. Black rice is more like Indian tradition, right? I love black rice, okay, and they are very expensive, right? Yeah, and all these different kind of grains in Korean pronunciation. Yulgok is kind of bigger grain. I love that stuff, okay, and this yellow grain. I think it's in Korean pronunciation is like cho or chojo, okay. Very fine, very small grain, okay, because it's yellow, very Asiatic, right? And all kind, yeah. In America, you have flax seeds, whatever, sunflower seeds. And they are cool, okay. So yeah, grains, they're very healthy, right? But Asians, we practice martial arts, kung fu, okay. Americans, they love guns, okay. When I was in Fort Hood, Texas, in the U.S. Army, I love guns too, okay. But Asian tradition, yeah, it's about martial arts. Well, firecracker from China, yeah, gunpowder, origination of that, okay, genesis of that, right? But whatever. But Asians, we are more into martial arts, okay, yeah, because it's great exercise. It keeps you healthy, right? So Western scientists, you know, they criticize about tofu, soybean sauce. Okay, they may be right. I don't know. Okay, but Asians they tend to be healthier and live longer than Westerners. Okay, so and they eat tofu and they do this soybean sauce. Okay, they may not be as attractive as Westerners like blacks and whites and Indians and Arabs and Jews. We Asians we may not be as attractive. We may not look as good as Westerners. And maybe it's because of tofu and soybean sauce because suppresses these male and female hormones. I don't know, right? But we tend to be healthier and live longer. Okay, and we eat tofus, we eat soybean sauce. Okay, in Korea, there's more than tofu. That's what's called totori muk. Totori means acorn, oak acorn. Koreans somehow figured out a way to get rid of that bitter taste. Maybe boiling these acorns, oak tree, fruit, acorns. They boil it, pour out the water several times, right? They get rid of all this bitter taste, and they make tofu out of acorn. Acorn tofu. That's totori muk. Totori means acorn. Muk means that kind of tofu-like form, kind of gelatin, like jello, right? Yeah. That's Korean food. Totori muk. Okay, very healthy and very delicious. Right? Acorn tofu. Not many people know about it. Okay, but that's Korean recipe. Just trying to give you some business ideas. Right? So, yeah, learn from Asia, learn from Africa, learn from everywhere. Okay. Yeah, Alaskan natives and learn from African tribes and Europeans and okay. Yeah, learn from other culture. Yeah, King Solomon said, "You want to make money? Yeah, international trade." Okay, really exotic. It's something new. Okay, something very foreign. You make a lot of money from international trade. Okay. Yeah. King Solomon said that in Book of Proverbs or Book of Ecclesiastes, whatever. Okay. I read Bible 3 times, back to back. So yeah. All right. Have a good night. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Bye. I see you later. Okay. Thank you.